Hello, Flatiron faculty. My name's Nathan Visak, and I'm going to do the walkthrough for my Sinatra portfolio project today. I created a database to store different works of art, the artists that did them, and then the patrons if there was a patron who financed the work. And so if I go to my local environment here and I run my shotgun server, we can see how the application functions. Okay, so here we are at the login page. I'll log myself in. And now we'll be able to see the different, this is the landing page, the index page for the application. So here are the different artists that I've created so far. And you can see that there are some gaps here. For example, if I wanted to edit artist number 4, Salvador Dali, I could click the edit button and he needs a style. He doesn't have a style, so he is a surrealist, and I will just update him quickly, and there you go. So if I want to return to the index, I can do that in the address bar, and there you'll see he's a surrealist now. Likewise, if I want to see what works are already in the database, there is a Banksy, the Spider-Man, new Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man comic book, and a Salvador Dali painting. So if we wanted to add something to the works, let's go to Works New, and let's say something more like a more classical piece of work. So for example, we'll do Michelangelo's David. And I'm going to say by Michelangelo in the title because there are multiple versions of this piece of work by multiple artists. It was completed, I believe it was completed in 1504, but let me just verify that. Yeah, okay. So we'll say 1504 because that's an attribute for each work. That's an attribute for each work instance of the work class. The artist is Michelangelo, and the patron was the Wool Artisans Guild in Renaissance Italy. There were different guilds that oftentimes financed these Renaissance works. So if we submit that, it should create the David, and there it is. So now let's check out the patrons, the different patrons that I've already set up here. Interestingly, when there is a work without a patron, it becomes its own kind of patron group. And so you've got, since Persistencia de la Memoria, which is this the painting of the melting clocks that is pretty famous. I believe it was just a work that Dali created because he wanted to. So there was no patron on that one. However, over here we have the different financiers of the different works. And that's the patrons page. Now, if we wanted to go and delete one of them, we would have to go to I believe, the actual show page for the thing. So if I wanted to delete, for example, no one, okay, I could delete him, or delete it, rather, and then it's gone. So now when I go back to the different works associated with that patron, the patron name should be gone. And look at that, it's throwing an error. Okay, so this is good. Didn't expect this. I'm going to have to add some conditional logic into my patron view for this. So if there is a patron, then let's see here, line number 7 for the works index. All right, let's go and check that out. We'll wrap this in ERB tags. Else puts none. See if this works. And let's try this again. We'll go to the works index, see if that works. No. Okay. Oh yeah, I need an end statement for my if. Okay, that's cool. That's an easy fix. Let's go do that. And okay. Nope. All right. Still doesn't like that. All right. What am I gonna do here? So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to say if there is a thing if there is a name attribute to that patron, then render it. Otherwise, just put none. So if it's something with these like double ERB tags that it doesn't like. So we're going to just do this. If we're gonna have to do this in multi-line thing, I think. Yeah, all right. I think I know what to do here. Render it. If there is a patron's name, then render it. Otherwise, just puts none. And I don't know if I even need the puts. I think the ERB tags will satisfy that need. I'll just say something like this, like and then we'll put an end statement. There we go. All right, so okay, that seems a little tighter. Let's see if that works. No, okay. Yeah, it doesn't like the fact that there is no patron. So that's an easy fix. If there's a work patron, put his name. If not, okay, let's try that one more time. Did I erase part of my address? I believe I did, yes. Come on. Yeah, all right, cool. Great. There we go. So I'm kind of glad that happened during the walkthrough so that I could show a little bit of my debugging process. So I'm sure that that'll be helpful for you in the assessment process here. Apart from that, my application architecture it's fairly, I would say that I tried to make my routes as restful as possible. But I'm sure there are some things to be refactored in here. Like some of these, my if statements, they seem pretty meaty. What I was trying to do is to protect against someone creating an artist name or an artist object, attribute of that object, as a bunch of spaces here with this regular expression. I didn't want that. And then I have an error statement that'll render, which is taken care of over here in the error folder. It'll say something like one of the fields was missing. So if I wanted to do that, for example, just to show you how that works, let's go to artists, and actually no, I need to go to my new page, so I'll say all right, so let's just do nothing and submit it and see what happens. And it should, there we go. So go back to the artist form, and then fill out the different things. So let's say, for example, I wanted an artist which would be like Donatello. He was also a Renaissance artist, but let's say, for example, I forget his well, no, I'll make a style. He was a humanist / realist. Nah, humanist is the art history term. All right, so I'm gonna forget a work. Let's see what happens. Should throw an error. No, I created him. Okay, that's all right. I believe, yeah, I believe that that's okay. I think it's been a while since I coded that out. So he doesn't have any. Oh, look at that! Look at that. There's a comma in there. How did that happen? How did that happen? Name of work. It must be in the new form. All right, let's check that out. So we're going to go over to the new form, and we'll say, okay, so name of work. Okay, so if it isn't here, then it's in the controller. Let's go over here to when it posts to the new. So artists new creates the artist and then his work. Where did that comma come from? I am not certain where that comma came from.